race against the clock. Fighting the anxiety of making it or not. On top of that, you still gotta worry about the cops. To top that, you still gotta watch for the ops. Yeah, one color against all odds. We ain't got much, nigga, but we got God. So throw them fists in the sky now. Before there's nothing left, do it right.
You live?
Yes, sir.
Facts. Do the intro, bro. You got the.
Alright, welcome to the Full Circle Podcast, live from Maf Clouds. We out here. I go by Bonang. Socials, you can call me Bonnie. Some call me Stunner. Some call me Kobe. You know, my many names and many streets.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My name is Rap. Live from the best vape shop in the world.
Maf Clouds.
Come on, bro. Maf Clouds.
Mm-hmm.
But they already know as soon as I said the world.
It was quite obvious, you know?
It was pretty obvious, bro. It's like,
I mean,
come on, dog.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah, facts, dog. Big facts, man. Yeah, man.
And we got Picasso there in the back. You know what I mean? We got Pat also. You know
Shout
Pat,
out.
the owner of the place.
Number
Super
one.
Crazy. We got everything from all vape juices to any vape accessories you would need on a day-to-day. Come on,
from
bro.
batteries to actual vapes.
Yeah.
You can get them all here.
Juices.
Yeah. Juices.
I thought you said juices. I don't know. I keep repeating.
You
juices,
name it.
But juices.
I think they get it.
I know they get it. I don't know. But like, yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, man. How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm fire, bro. I'm proud. I'm fire. Yeah.
I'm fired too, man. Hot burning flames and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Different day, third episode. Let's do this.
Yes, sir. We live. So my first topic was like my paras. You know what my paras are?
My paras. What's that?
The nyaupis, dog. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. You know those niggas are hustlers.
My para street.
My para.
My para. Hey, wait, no, dog.
I said my para. My para.
What you trying to?
My para is the OGs, but now my para is the nyaupis.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. What you the nyaupin feel?
Yeah, I've came to a realization that those niggas are real life hustlers, dog. You know, they hustle more than niggas with qualifications, dog. I gotta respect that.
But
shit.
they have to. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not like if it's so this nigga's like, yo, I wanna hustle to change my life. It's like, yo, dog, if I don't hustle, I don't smoke, and if I don't smoke, these the word.
These drugs, what?
No. Withdrawals. Thank you, cameraman.
Gotcha.
Okay, SXM. Damn, I almost fucked up your name.
Yeah.
But like SXM on the cam for the past 2 episodes. Immaculate, of course.
Beautiful,
always.
man.
Beautiful. That's what it is.
Guys, it's an honor.
Always. Hey.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, as us people in the streets, fella, trying to get paid as well, isn't it that now when you hustle, it's like, no, I actually gotta pay rent, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta eat.
But that's the thing, is crime a hustle? Of course it is, but like,
no.
where do you place it on the hustle spectrum?
I think I wasn't specific. I'm not talking about my para from the hood, dog. I'm talking about like your PTA, JHB, my paras. You know, those ones I have a lot of respect for. No, the nyaupis,
what do they do that's so
dog,
different from
those niggas literally sell anything and everything on a daily basis. You know, like you'll find niggas selling.
Where do they get it?
You'll find niggas selling sweets.
It's a crime. Wherever they got it, they stole. Okay, Sharp, let me not be that nigga trying to like.
No, I get what you mean.
I assume. Allegedly in faith.
Hey man, they say generational wealth starts with one big thief. So
yeah.
Doesn't matter how small or big your thief is, your crime is.
So you support crime?
No,
right here on the, on the full part.
I don't support crime. It's just
Full
the
Circle
fact.
Podcast. We support crime. That's what it is. Bonnie said so. So that's.
I mean, we burning down banks after all.
Steal niggas. I'm kidding.
We burning down banks
I'm
after.
fucking with you.
But
yeah, on the hustle spectrum, bro.
Yeah. I just respect like in the streets in PTA and Joburg, you'll find the homies selling literally.
Nah, I feel you,
sweets.
bro. Like 100% feel you.
Yeah.
Bro. But the thing is,
the other day
you have to think about.
The other day I bumped into this other guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. Alosto. And that homie was literally selling combs, bruh, and he was just talking his shit and everything.
You know, I lived in PTA for 4 years, and I've always just wanted to meet this nigga. Like, yo, where is he, dog? Because niggas always like taking videos of him.
Bro.
Like, dog. Like,
I took a few videos myself, but I never
You're
posted
corny
them.
ass nigga, dog.
I didn't post them though. I was just like, nah, just for my eyes only, you know.
Yeah.
So, it was like 2-3 weeks ago. And I really fucked with him a lot.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was like, nah, this homie, he's very smart. He talks a lot of shit. And he knows that people are going to be drawn to him. And eventually you're going to buy those combs.
Sharp.
So, you know, it's a very good marketing skill.
Okay, now I want to ask, like, what conversation did you have with this nigga? What did you ask him? What did he say?
Well,
like,
I wasn't
I
saying,
need to know.
I wasn't really saying shit. He was talking to like the taxi guy there.
Yeah.
And they were just talking shit. That guy was telling him that, nah, he's a scrap. And he was like, me, Rev Breed, number one. Hey, he was just, you know, bigging
Going
himself
off,
up, bro. And I was like,
yeah.
that kind of confidence is so beautiful, dog.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very beautiful trait.
I mean, I feel like at the bottom, you gotta have it, bro. Like, sometimes in child, like, I mean, I feel like you gotta just
believe in yourself, no matter how low you are,
and,
dog, you know? And that's it's a very beautiful trait if we're being honest with ourselves, you know? Because imagine if we all had that trait, dog. I think we'd all be far in life, you know? Not just you and me, but literally anybody and everybody would be very far, you know? Because,
beautiful.
dog, it's a very beautiful trait.
Beautiful,
dog,
yeah.
You know?
Thanks.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's just that, you know? And another thing I wanted to mention is are you good?
To be fair, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm just trying to like make it clear. Bonnie supports crime. I don't.
I don't support crime.
Don't cancel me. Nah,
He said we burning down banks, but
but he said so. Yeah, I was like, yeah, dog, that's what you're saying, and he was like, yeah, cool. But that was episode 1. This is episode 3. We different people now.
Yeah,
so.
we grown now, man.
Yeah,
you know,
It
we're
takes
kids back then.
It takes 3 episodes for people to grow into so
and become more mature. So true. But yeah, man, another chat is connections versus a qualification in the world. I want to say South
connections,
Africa.
any day connections.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's hear.
connects every day. Nigga, I've worked a lot of different hustles, jobs, whatever in field, so but connects and I don't have like the thing is in field, so whatever connects I have, they're not as good as that next nigga's connects and whatnot. I'd say like, yo, I'm better at that nigga at doing this and this and this, but that nigga has the connects and he's doing the job that I wish I would be doing, so it's like whatever. And then the thing is, I'm not even hating, bro. Like I'm good. I'm
agree,
good.
100%.
I love my life, but the thing is, if it's from what I've seen and what I do know is that if it's if you have that uncle that's like, yo, dog, make this meal real quick because if it's I have, come on, bro. Or you do this. In China,
1, 2, 3, 4.
done. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. You know what I mean?
I agree 100%.
Life, you can have as many qualifications as you want, but if this nigga just has the right connects, he can do more in life than you can in the space of like I don't know how many years than you will ever do in like 20 years. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. Life sometimes in Fatal is unfair, but what's fair game to everybody? Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's fair because it's unfair to everybody.
Yeah, it's fair because it's unfair to everybody. Whoever has it has it. Whoever doesn't have it doesn't have it.
No, I agree 100% with that. Because
for it, not fit, but I'm not saying fit. You know, just work hard, do your thing, do whatever.
Yeah, the best trait is if you have both.
Yeah,
you know, that's like a whole cheat code. That's why when studying, I don't believe in just studying. I believe in it while you're studying. Make sure you gotta hustle. You're working in a job that you're able to meet people. You know, because that's all I've been doing for the past almost 3 years now. Yeah. You know, because I'm still studying and everything.
Facts.
But always have a hustle where you get to communicate with people, new people, and everything. That's how I met my mentor. I actually got a mentor. I was talking to him 2 days ago. He was telling me he's flying to Dubai the next day. Bro, telling me about renting Lambos and everything, you know? And that guy, he believes in the law of attraction and all of those things. So he's taught me a lot about those type of aspects. Yeah. And I respect him a lot for that, you know? Yeah, even now he's like a vice president of a very huge construction company in Saudi Arabia. So I have a lot of respect for him. But for me to meet such people, it needed me to be at a job, you know? And that's why I can agree that connections
sometimes
are very good.
Socializing, bro, like doing certain things can get you those connections. But you know what I mean, some niggas just have it too easy. Like, yo, my uncle's already my brother's, you know, my father is this nigga. So I agree 100%. So I'd say like if it's like I said, life isn't fair, but it's fair to everybody because in fact, if you don't have it, you don't have it. But if you do have it, you have it, and you know what I mean. But connections are very important.
No, I agree.
You can't disagree with that.
No, you can't really, because especially in the state we are currently, because clearly.
Can I say something before? Like
No
I'm gonna let you say that, but this nigga Donald Trump was like, you know, I only started when my father gave me $1 million or something like that. I'm like,
he's like,
bro.
he gave me a little loan of $1 million.
And I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga just gave you $1 million, like,
Bro,
and you, yeah, but you know,
bro, that's true.
But true to that, he did make his billions from whatever he did. So
Yeah,
cool.
it's still a very huge sum when you think
Yeah,
about
but
it.
still, nigga, who's gonna give you $1 million? My mom ain't gonna, my pops ain't gonna, you know what I mean? So, shit,
That's like
if you
1,000
do,
millions in
You know what I mean?
more than that.
You know what I mean? So it's, hey, come on, bro.
But yeah, I agree 100% with that too, man.
But your math is wrong. It's not 1,000 millions. It's 18 millions in South Africa. It's 18 millions.
Oh, you mean in terms of currency exchange?
Yeah.
But
like,
terms
I
are
didn't need
different.
to- yeah,
Back
yeah.
then it was probably
I
like
get
12
you, yeah, it
rand,
was like
11
a lot.
rand.
Nah, the rand was like strong back then. It was like 5, maybe back then, or like 2 or 3.
You know?
The rand was strong, bro. It hasn't always been this fucked up. We fucked up. The government fucked up, not us, but the government fucked up.
But I don't want to talk about that. I don't believe in politics. I feel like it's the
You don't
biggest
believe
scam.
in politics?
I feel like it's the biggest scam in the world.
Why? Explain it to me.
All they
Break
do
it
is
down, my
lie.
boy. Yeah?
All they do is lie.
True that, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like politics.
I guess this man
Depending
just summed
on
it up.
politicians is the worst mistake you can ever do
Yeah.
as an individual. You know, whether it's from creating jobs or anything. Yeah, the currency is influenced by them, but we should never ever allow ourselves to depend on them. You get me? Because that's where we all fuck up.
Yeah.
That's why our country is where it is currently, because
yeah.
we're like, no, ANC is the Jesus of 2020s, 2000s, you know?
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody. I hope nobody believes that at this point.
You know?
Yeah. But I'm gonna keep talking.
No problem, homie.
Let's see his
skills
at holding up a podcast one man.
Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say
Put the
that?
cam on him.
Why you gotta say that, homie?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Bro. I'm just.
But yeah, another
Why you do
chat
that?
is, since we're talking about politics, is about news, you know? News aren't entirely good, but if you're smart enough, you know, you can actually make news very beneficial for you, because you can actually take advantage and profit from the bad news that we get, because news are there to actually constantly just give us anxiety and stress. But if you find out that, no, let's say Old Mutual, like last year, I think Old Mutual and a lot of other insurance companies fell, like the stock price fell dismally because they were under investigations. And
Yo, this is actually fire. I gave
Drink.
you. Yeah, no. I gave you.
Oh
fire.
yeah, you were hating on that shit.
But like, it's actually the thing. Yeah, yo.
I don't do no Tommy water.
Nigga, all you have to say, we ain't giving no free promo.
Dog.
But like, yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. But he's fire though. Yeah, you said it anyway. It's gonna have to go in. But they better give us some.
Now you bleep it out.
Yeah, they give us some bands. Midway, you know?
Yeah, but I was saying, like, you see your Old Mutual and other insurance companies were under investigation sometime last year.
Yeah.
If the average person had taken advantage of the prices being so low,
Yeah.
I think,
Bought stocks and
you know,
what I mean, yeah.
yeah, we had that conversation on the first episode, but yeah, so tune into the first episode.
We didn't have about that specifically. We
Okay,
just
not
talked
that
generally,
specifically,
yeah.
We were talking
About
about
when
what you
they have
use on a
insurance,
regular
yeah.
basis. So if you know that, no, you use Old Mutual and all of a sudden it's very bad, you should know that that is the best time to actually buy the product, you know?
Yeah.
We might get a recession soon. That might actually be the best time to buy anything, you know? So that's just what I really recommend for the young ones and the old ones that are still trying to get it.
Yeah.
Because it grew very huge, right? It grew more than like, my facts are not correct, but it's at least 60 to 80% since then. Like, since it fell, because it fell very
that's crazy,
large, you know?
though. I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
the fall was very huge.
Yeah.
So when you look at such aspects, you could actually really benefit a lot from that. And those are just one of the things we'd love to teach for the young guns, you know?
Facts.
Yeah. So
Okay. No, honestly, if I'm gonna say, like, I just learned that now, so I was oblivious to whatever that information was.
Ignorance.
Shit,
is
maybe
bliss.
I should have put a couple of bands in that.
Yeah,
Put a couple of bands in that.
You should consider that, dog. You know,
Yeah.
holla at me, dog. I know where to put your money at.
Mhm.
You will put it, but I'll tell you it's. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you could be a stock broker? Yeah.
With the knowledge I have, probably, but
Yeah.
I probably just do a lot of insider trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I might go to jail, so I ain't gonna do that.
To jail, boy.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, come on.
So I ain't trying to risk that, but
Yeah.
I'm very knowledgeable with that, I think, and yeah, I'd like for a lot more people to actually learn a lot more about those
Yeah.
type of things, and just grasp a lot more with that, because we all get money from somewhere else,
Yeah.
and the problem is where to put it, even
Yeah.
if it's just a little bit. If you're 12 years old, 13, 14 years old, and
Yeah.
you're watching this, you could probably put in a young 10 rand every single day. That's 50 rand minimum a week. And then, you know, that's like,
That's what I used to do. So back in the day, high school days, I used to get like what I think I got $20 every day.
Carry, yeah.
Yeah, carry. I used to get $20 every day, and I used to.
I
spend
remember
10
were
bucks.
those niggas
Yeah.
who were asking y'all, like,
Bonang Botsane.
yeah, 10 bucks.
Was $8 field, so I used to spend $10, keep $10. Nigga, the weekend comes at least at $50. If maybe if it's on Friday, my mom's is not like, hey, here's a 50. Let's on something. I don't know. Sometimes it happened,
Yeah.
I know. Like, but the thing is, at the end of the week or like after 2 weeks, I know there's an event on. After 3 weeks, I say that I know I have like at least whatever
Young
that time. You know what I mean? A young something to do, whatever. That's what I used to do instead.
I remember back in high school where those ones would ask y'all, $2 bucks.
Ah,
We buy that quarter from Zaki.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, we were bona fide hustlers, dog.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even
man.
when the event shit came up, I ain't gonna lie, but I was still as stingy as a motherfucker. I was selling caps, making.
Hey, you always the stingy one there.
I
You'd
ain't
be like,
gonna
I
lie,
can take a bite of my
Nah,
pie.
nigga, I ain't trying to give you none of mine. I wasn't giving, cause I knew I came. The thing is, I came from that nigga that was like, yo, I ain't gonna spend none of mine. So I was like, yo, when niggas were giving out, I was like, hey, dog, none of that, bro. Like, I know you niggas, cause I am you niggas. I know you. I am you. So it was always like the hustle. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was like even when I was making like $300 just selling cabs. Even I was making whatever, doing that or that. I was just always on something like, hey, faithful. You know what I mean? I loved having money in my pocket. Even now I do. But you know what I mean? I remember like back in the day, learning how to make money was like the most incredible thing.
I think that's how you actually get that trait more from when you're younger and everything. Because I remember I used to sell space muffins.
Yeah.
I tried selling weed ones. Bro, yeah,
It was a lot, bro.
You know?
But I feel like for me, it was more about being creative. Like, yo, dog, what can I do? Whatever. The money fit was always good. But I feel like with everything I did is like, yo, I like doing that. I like making clothes. I like doing events. I like, you know what I mean? Doing whatever. I like making music. So everything just combined into like, yo, the thing is, I always want to be the best at what I do. You know what I mean?
Beautiful trait, yeah.
Even with this, whatever I'm feeling to, I always want to be the best. I don't care. Like it's always like, yo, how can I drive myself to be number one in every field? Even if I'm not number one, how can I push myself to be the best at what I can do with what I have at that point? So it's always been that. So even back in the day when I learned how to do this or that, bro, because I had even more time. That's why I'm fit. So high school, anybody in fit, so that's in high school or below, do whatever, you know what I mean? Because in fit, after high school, it's not as easy. It's not, you don't have as much time. You don't have. But back in high school, when I did have time, I was still passing. I was getting beautiful grades. But everything I could do on the side, I was doing at 100%. While I was trying to make sure, like, oh, my projects and my homework, my tests.
I feel like the sooner you get to like adapt into those traits or adopt those type of traits, the better, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you do it at a younger age, it's easier for you to become better when you get older.
Yeah.
You know, it's easier for you to actually push harder when you reach a certain age and
Yeah.
everything, and you end up realizing that no, this is actually who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I love doing things that actually put some shit in my pocket, but also expand my mind,
Like some
which
shit.
is a very beautiful trait.
Yeah.
Actually, and I respect that shit.
That's why I feel so. Even now, I'd say like in fit. So I learned so many like skills, practical skills and fit. So that some niggas have to go to school for.
Yeah.
Now, like back in the day, like right now I'm still using them. I still get money from like shit graphics. So you need a logo, you need this, a poster, you need and it's like extra money. I still get money from if I'm gonna charge a motherfucker for like mixing or whatever. If I'm gonna charge a motherfucker for this, okay, sharp. I have a studio. I built my own studio like early on before like a lot of niggas whatever did whatever. I did a
Shout
lot.
out for the equipment sponsored by T-Rap.
Come on, you don't have to say that, but like
But
yeah, just a couple mics and shit. But like what so I feel like I learned that way before I had to like even think about it. It was just like I want a studio of my own. I want to learn how to be the best at graphics.
Yeah.
At that time I remember East was
I remember East
fire with the graphics.
I remember
And
East
every
with
day, like I don't
everything.
know if this nigga knows how much I respect him in terms of like what he does, even with beats, whatever. But like
Yeah.
with the graphics, I remember looking at this nigga shit. I was like, yo, dog. I used to ask him like a lot of questions. He's very lucid. He'll give you that teka answer. You know what I mean? He'll always be like,
I remember
I did
East,
it.
bro.
How do you do it though? Like,
Yeah.
I did. You know what I mean? It wasn't. He
It's
never
like,
gave you
no,
like a straight,
man.
but like I always wanted to be at his level. And that's what pushed me. I always wanted to be the best. I knew him as the best in terms of graphics at that time. And I was like, yo, even if I can get to this nigga's level at that point, wait. Okay, this nigga makes music. I want to get to that nigga. Okay, this nigga does, I want to get to. So it was always like, I've always been that nigga. It's never been something that I had to teach myself. And right now I'm reaping the rewards of it, even though I'm fit. So I'd say at this point I'm not as driven. I don't know why. I think as you grow older you just lose
No,
that.
but I think that's the
driven.
other thing. You need to be around people who match up to such shit, you know. If I'm sure East is still around, or you would talk every single day, or you would see him every single day, it would be easier for you to also just decide to reach that level as well. Because he'd tell you, no, look at the young gig I got, look at this big gig I got, I just did my higa, and boom, you get me. So I think that's one of the traits that we also really need in general, you know. We need to also be able to surround ourselves with the people that can actually match up to the point we want to also be at, you know. But now the problem is most people are just chilling. You know, I said this before, but it's a very serious thing, because as soon as you're not surrounded by the same character traits that influence you to want to be better, it becomes a problem for you to just seek to go higher and higher, because that person is still working on also becoming better and better. So you know that you're not going to reach him, but deep down it's a certain kind of motivation and inspiration and determination that builds in you, that allows you to be like, no, I actually should get there. So I think that's something, like, as much as you might say no, you just wanted to be like him in a way, it's also a very good trait, because it's like, no, you had someone that you could say, no, I want to match up to this guy.
Yeah, that's the benchmark.
Yeah, exactly. That's the benchmark. Whereas now, if he's not around as much,
You
for
become complacent.
you know, you can't
slowly
keep
but
saying,
surely. That's the thing. If it's
you eventually say, "No, I'm the
Yeah.
best," and that doesn't do you any justice.
That's why. Like, even when, I ain't gonna lie, bro, even when Sim goes like, hey, dog, you know you the best sound engineer in town, I just go like, yeah, maybe I do know it, but the thing is, if it's nothing like, yo, I'm trying to go like over this nigga or that. I don't know enough niggas to say like, yo,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Maybe
100%.
if I was in PTA, what? Yeah, I don't know. This nigga might know, but I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just like, nigga, I'm giving you the best I can, but who's that nigga that's making me go like, yo, shit, you did this, I need to go like 100 times so you know you don't fuck with me, or like whatever that, like, I feel like if it was sometimes that's the most beautiful thing you can get from life as a whole.
Maybe if
I
you
know-
could surround yourself with Mazuchi Coke Dope, because he's also son.
Yeah,
Nigga, plug this nigga with
Whatever.
Zuchi, dog. Bro.
Eventually.
What's wrong with you?
But yeah, we'll get there. But like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, in the part I am, like where I am, like the town I'm in,
That's
bro,
not
it doesn't
shit,
even
yeah.
inspire me. Like saying like you're the best sound engineer in this town, it doesn't give me any justice, because in Fatal, how much do you need in Fatal to say like, yo, you better than that nigga, that nigga, that nigga, that nigga? I know it doesn't
add any value.
it doesn't add, like, to me,
Yeah.
it doesn't really go like, oh shit, I'm that nigga. I'm really so crazy that even when niggas tell me that, maybe sometimes they feel like, oh dog, I'm really just trying to like be that weird nigga that trying to like blow them off. I'm not trying to blow anybody off. It's just like ish. Yeah.
No, I get you 100%.
You know what I mean? I've been doing this for myself. Even when I got to PTA, I've been doing this for myself and like other people so much. I made a nigga from Mark to Fool to whoever, so many tapes, so long that I know what I'm doing. And when it comes to this, okay, yeah, but shout out to Liz for putting me on Pro Tools. He changed my entire, like, you know what I mean? Because if it's everything I was doing on those other DAWs that I'm not gonna mention to what I'm doing now, it sounds just so crazy. It just sounds so.
But yeah, I believe that the whole ideology should be no.
Mm.
Always seek for someone who's doing better than you. You know, even if you just talk on socials.
But how do you take it, bro? Like, do you have like?
I have a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
I really have a lot of people that I can say now.
Okay, sharp.
Doing better than me in
Yeah.
every single aspect. Because
But
I'm
that's
doing
the
a lot of
thing.
shit.
Do you
as well.
see like niggas in your own life around you? Because in fact, so that's maybe what my problem is. I know niggas that I'm like, you mentioned Zuchi and whatnot. The thing is, in fact, so Zuchi's so far from me, so
Yeah.
I know niggas that know Zuchi that do whatever, but it doesn't feel close to me. It doesn't feel, you know what I mean? Shit, just cause I work with that nigga that did that with that nigga, it doesn't mean if it's I know that nigga. The only way niggas can inspire me is like, yo, I know you and I see how amazing you are and I see how dope you are. Shit, I wanna get close to what you're doing or even better than you, because in fatal shit, I've never seen that before, like right in front of my eyes. You know what I mean?
I think, yeah, I get what you mean exactly.
Yeah, it's
And
not the same
only,
as like, yo, shit, I see niggas on TV and it's like, yo, I know these niggas are amazing, but it doesn't inspire me. It doesn't go like, yo, shit, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and then be with
No,
this
I
nigga.
think, yeah, with me personally, what I always make sure I do is I communicate with these people, dog. I literally set schedules on my phone, dog. If you'd find the schedules on my phone, you'd be surprised. Because I literally make sure at least once or twice a week I communicate with one person who does this, another person who also does this, another person who also does this. Because I'm also in a lot of fields and everything. But yeah, that's the mindset I think we all really need to adapt to. That no, since I'm trying to be close with this person, I shouldn't have a problem with just licking ass if that's what it looks like to them. Because most people actually appreciate that shit. That no, you're actually showing love. They don't see it as ass kissing, you know? And I think that's the thing with me. Because I literally set schedules almost every day. I make a WhatsApp call, a FaceTime, where I literally talk to specific people about certain things that I'm able to grow in.
Yeah.
And that's how I get to grow in so many aspects. You get me? Whether it's from financial markets to just entrepreneurship in general or educational shit, you know? Or even just work shit. Because like I told you, my new gig, I always try and communicate with people, and I think that allows me to also get to be able to meet new people and actually understand them. Because in my previous gig, I also got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's how I met a lot of people. You know, I met a lot of people from the financial markets that make big bands, you know? And that's how I actually think. I think I'm always challenging myself and talking to people that no one in their right mind would think of talking to, you know? Because like, yo, this guy's so big, hey. But to me, it's always like, nah, fuck it. He's big, but I want to be like him. I want to reach his level, not necessarily be like him, but be at his level. So what you do,
and that's beautiful.
you communicate,
'cause,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
you know
think-
that's the thing. I think like sometimes with me and Fit, so I just maybe in Fit, so I've just been in a cycle where like shit. I meet a lot of dope people, right?
Yeah.
I do, and
Happens.
like I did tell you about like the past with the shit, the events. I met a lot of dope people
you
1
were
2 1 2,
talking
but it was never about that. And like I'd rather work with people that I have like I really fuck with. Like I work with Sim, not because this nigga worked with this nigga, that nigga, that nigga. That's why even when you were asking him like yo hook him up, I was like yo, I get you and that's dope for you for asking, but like I've never had to go like yo because you know this nigga give it to me. You know what I mean? This nigga had to work years and that nigga had to work years and that nigga to get to where he's at. His work had to prove, or his hustle or whatever had to prove, and I have to do the same myself. That's why I feel. So I don't like making niggas feel
No, I get what you mean, but
uncomfortable about like, you know what I mean.
above
certain
all, I
things.
think charisma pays more.
Yeah,
Along
of
with
course,
hard
of
work,
course, of
you know.
course, of course.
Charisma really pays way more than hard work. Though.
You think so?
Personally, yeah. Based on my personal life, I think charisma has paid me more than the hard work. Because the hard work most likely is not noticed by anybody else. Not that you shouldn't do the hard work. The hard work is a beautiful treat for every single man and woman, you know. But
do you think if it's so the hard work comes after the charisma, or the charisma comes after the hard work?
the charisma comes after the hard work because you
Facts.
become more confident in your
That's
work.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you become more confident
Yeah.
in what you're doing, and it's like, no, I ain't afraid of nobody because I got it like that. You get me? So I think that's where we actually get more paid.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like for me, like it's always been like, yo, until someone hears my work, I'm not gonna tell them I'm the best until they hear like, yo, this is what it is. Unless someone sees my shit, I'm not gonna tell them like, yo, I'm crazy until they see my shit. I'm not gonna tell somebody like, you know what I mean, if I can't prove it, if I can't put it on the table and then you say, hey man, that's a fucking bottle of vodka and it's amazing, and I can't say like, yo, I make the best bottle of vodka until I give it to you. You know what I mean? So with how I see things, or maybe how I shit, when I went fit, you can go like shit, you believe in yourself to a point where you can be like, yo,
that's
I'm
the
gonna
thing
talk
with
to. With me, it's like, yo, dog, I gotta be to that point where like nobody can fuck with me before I can say like, yo, nobody can really fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, you can mention whoever in PTA in Jersey that can't fuck with me, but because I don't know them, or I don't know their work, or I don't really understand what's going on, it's not gonna affect me as, yo, bro, you don't fuck with this nigga that I know is crazy. Then I'll be like, yo, shit, that really hits. Because in fact, that's really like, yo, I saw this nigga like fucking move in EQ. I saw this nigga make a fucking thing on Photoshop and like, and you know what I mean? Or I saw this nigga like edit whatever on like wherever he's doing it, what I'm doing, so it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I think more than anything, just believe in yourself to a point where you think you're crazy.
but even with you, dog, I always say like, you can learn something from everybody, from anyone you meet, dog. I learn a lot, like from
No, I agree
conversations.
100%.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So with you, the thing is, if it's what you just said right now with like, oh, nah, I hit up niggas and then like I make sure this and this so I can be at least, you know what I mean, and I socialize as much. I wish I could do what you do. 100%. I wish I could wake up and just go like, yo, I fuck with this nigga and I can hit him up and say like, yo, I fuck with you, can you please give me a chance before I feel like I'm ready. You know what I mean? And the thing is, sometimes you never feel like you're ready till you are too good to even, you know what I mean?
I feel.
Maybe that nigga in fit might feel like, oh, you ready at this point, at this, you know what I mean, before all that. But when I'm fit, you wanna climb over and do too much before you can say like, yeah.
Above all I can say is before anybody else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself. You know, that's literally just how it is. You know? Until you believe in yourself as if you're crazy or something, nobody else is gonna believe in yourself.
Facts.
You get me? So I think that's where it all starts. And yeah, sometimes I also wake up and I doubt myself. You know, we all have those days. But sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it. You know?
Facts.
Not fake it to anybody else, but fake it to yourself. You get me? More than anything, fake it to yourself. Like, I'm the greatest man to ever walk on this earth.
Yeah.
Like, that's what.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this earth is blessed to have me, nigga.
Yeah.
Until you get to tell yourself that, it's not gonna be easy for other parts to also just bring
And that's-
themselves.
that's
Because thing is,
another-
I was telling you about my mentor
Yeah.
previously, and yeah, that's one thing he also taught me. You know, he was telling me that now we operate in vibrations and frequencies, and the higher your frequencies are, the higher you also vibrate.
Yeah.
And as soon as we get to learn those certain aspects, the more better we get to, because we get to attract certain things. Because, you know, the cosmos react.
Yeah.
They don't do everything for you, but they actually react to your shit. And that's just how it really is in this world, you know? So, above all, that's the most I can try and give to you, you know. We actually bring up every single thing, most things in our life. Some things have just happened to us, but some also happen for us. You get me? So we have to learn to start with perspective, and after this perspective, we get to the vision, and then after the vision, we get to the mission. You feel me? Makes
Beautiful.
sense?
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Like
That's-
everything made sense.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
dog. You know, as crazy as it might sound, or
It
as-
is.
Yeah,
You
but
know why? Fatal.
you have to be okay with being crazy too.
You have to.
Yeah, you know.
Like that's the thing. Like you have to be so delusional, so
Dog.
you know what I mean. Like I was talking to Liz, and I think I've talked to you, ne? Yeah, I've talked to Sim, I've talked to Liz, I've talked to so many niggas about this. Like yo, to a certain point, you have to be delusional, bro.
True.
You have to be crazy. You have to be.
You're already dreaming.
You're already dreaming, right? But you know, okay, Sharp, here's your skill level. And you know you're so good. But niggas don't understand how good you are. The rest of it is just bravado. And bravado, yo, my nigga, I'm so delusional to a point that I'm gonna tell you like I'm great. Listen to my shit. You listen to it, and then in fact you hear like how
Yeah.
great I am, because in fact I understand what's going on. It's not about you listening to it first. It's about you seeing it and going like,
yeah,
shit. What should
the
I manage
personality
to
traits,
yeah.
and saying no.
And going like, yo, why is this nigga so confident in that? You know what I mean?
True.
Before someone can believe it.
100.
You have to be, there's something that up there that has to be a bit off for you to say like, yo, I am that delusional, I'm that
More than anything,
there's a word, fuck, okay, sharp. Just
but
keep
yeah,
going,
more than
but yeah.
anything, we just have to be so confident with what we do that we're just delusional with it, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, like we should be okay
There
with
is
being
nothing
delusional.
wrong with it. That's
I
the
think
thing.
the problem is we are too scared of mapare bare and tlhaloganya gore, hey, mang wa goreng and everything. So I think the main
Yeah.
exactly, but what
No, Sim, I told you about this word. Where, okay, I'm gonna explain the term, and then maybe if you don't come up with the word, whatever. But the thing is, in fact, you are so, you care so much about yourself that in fact, everything else doesn't
conceited.
even, doesn't even matter.
And like critical of yourself. Like that?
Nah, not critical. Critical is breaking yourself down to you become that. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about. There's a word in fatal. Okay, sharp. Let me just explain it. Like in my mind, yeah, I'm so good at what I do and that and that and that. But the thing is, in fatal, I don't want to be cocky about it. But I know. I just know, like, yo, when I'm in certain rooms, I can produce what I need to produce. I can do what I need to do. You know what I mean? I'm not cocky, bro, but I just know all the time.
Self-assured.
Self-assured, so close to the word.
It's not it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's self-assured, but it's whatever. I'll mention it in the next episode. There's the
But I
next
get
episode.
the
Hey, come on, bro. I love Sim.
Sometime next week.
Yeah, I love this thing, dog, just being there. But yeah, beautiful. Come on, bro. Of course. Yeah, you know what I mean. Even from, come on, bro, that's a love. But I love this. I love everybody. I love Pat out there. I love Picasso
Raps.
out there. Come on, bro. It's just too much love. But that's the thing, dog. Whenever I come in a room, I feel like the best customers in the world. Nah, they get love too. Say. Of course, bro. They're always here, bro. Too much love. That's the thing. They thought I forgot, but it's not what it is. But yeah, I have that thing where, like, if I'm gonna come in a room and they called me for a specific task, and I knew if this is what I'm getting in a room for, it's gonna be at the best possible ability I can. You know what I mean? And I know if it's only one nigga or two niggas at max are gonna beat me at that. It's always what it is.
I get what you want. 100%. But yeah, those are very good traits that I really appreciate and I love. One last question before we close.
Yeah.
What's your ideology on like fake teachers, fake money, fake lives, shits? Because I feel like we've been surrounded by too many fake teachers in this world.
Teachers.
People who don't practice what they teach.
Fake idol, like false idols.
That too.
Shit, we're gonna have to really break it down, because in fact I feel like there's a lot of false idols in the world, especially now. In fact, there's a lot of people in fact that are placed in positions that they should not be occupying, just off, oh, this nigga is popping and this label shop. I'm gonna take it from like, okay, in the entertainment standpoint, which is music in fact is the most powerful tool in the world for me in fact when it comes to like putting out a message and unifying people while talking to people. If you want to talk to people in fact, you have to use music, right? Music is
look at the music
one
that they're shoving off
that
into
they're
our ears
giving
now.
that they're giving to us.
They're
at this
literally
moment.
shoving
to us.
Dog.
The biggest artists are top 5, top 10, whatever. What are they really talking about? What is really going on in that space of,
True.
you know what I mean?
I agree 100%.
In that space of media. And you think whoever's making $1 billion, $1 million, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in Fetu cares what he's giving to these people as long as it's making him money. As long as in Fetu he's on a yacht, he's flying on a private jet, doing whatever. Do you think these people really care about in fact what they're feeding out to the masses? Do they care in fact whether it's educating people, feeding them, or is it your music in fact is making this much money, will pay you for that and you need that? I'm not gonna go conspiracy mode and go like, oh nah, music is evil. I don't believe in that. I just believe in fact it's more
Above all, it's a universal language.
it's a universal language, but right now what it turns to is that it's when you get money, and then
It's more capitalism.
it's capitalism. Beautiful word, but there's a specific word. I would have used capitalism because it was on my mind. It is, but you give me money to give you a certain thing, so I don't really care about what I'm giving to you as long as you giving money to me. You know what I mean?
That's literally what it is, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just there's a certain word for that. Shit, I'm really forgetting words. Maybe because of the zerp, not the zerp. It's not zerp, of course, but whatever.
It's
It's clean as ice, but I'm really on another level. You can see how far this shit is, but I have forgotten the word. It's instant gratification to a certain extent. What's there's a word in Fitu that really encapsulates all those terms that I've just put together right now. I'm Fitu sharp. But basically, Fitu, what is happening in the music today is that we are getting music, but is that music good for us? Why do you think in Fitu hip hop is the biggest genre in the world today. I'm not
because
saying
it
South
used to be
Africa,
an
yeah.
institution.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be an institution that gave us knowledge. Because
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, me personally, yeah, I might have went to a proper school, but above all, like most things that I know personally, I think I might have really learned from the music I was listening to.
Right.
You know, the music that I was listening to was very educational. It was enlightening, inspiring, motivational. You know, it could actually boost a certain ideology into our brains, and even just literally everything actually.
Yeah.
Like from the message to the vocals to the audio to the beat, every single part of it
Yeah.
was really so good that you had to learn something from it, no matter who you were or what you were doing. You get me? Because I've always been a hip hop lover
Yeah.
from a young age, dog.
Me too, dog. But the thing is, if it's, you know, the thing is, I've never been against like your commercial music,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. But at this moment, if it's in hip hop, in the past 10 years especially, shit, do you understand? Like,
need
conscious hip hop has been washed out. Washed out to a point where if it's so now niggas don't even want to hear that shit.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Niggas
Bro.
don't want to hear that. All they want to hear is what's playing
got
on
your
the radio.
bitch in the club.
I got your bitch. I'm gonna fuck your bitch. I'm getting so much money. I'm gonna fuck your bitch. I'm drinking so much alcohol and
I'm
smoking
taking so
much
many
weed
mollies and popping
and whatever.
Yeah,
To a point.
that's literally all it is.
Then I'm gonna fuck your bitch at the end of it. Even if I'm taking like so many drugs and it's always the same shit. But how do you think it got to this point?
I think it's not a mistake that it's the way it
It's
is.
not, dog.
Like
It's really
the
not.
institutions made it this way, and they knew how much influence it has on us.
You know what I
That's why
mean?
they did that.
Hip hop
Yeah.
in Fatal was a free base. It was a free base genre. I'd say until like the early 2000s. Then they realized like, yo, shit, niggas are actually paying for this. Are paying like crazy money. They wanna buy these underground mixtapes. They wanna, and you're not taking advantage of this. You know what I mean? Until in Fatal they washed it over. No, yeah, not Fatal. It's washed up to a point where like, bro, we're not even getting what we're not getting every what to spectrum of hip
I
hop we
think,
could
yeah,
be getting
I
at
think
this point.
also above all, it also used to be about the foundations, you know? You know, about telling yourself you're greater than you
Yeah.
already think you are.
Yeah.
And now it's all just, no, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's just really washed down, and it's sad, dog. It's actually really, really sad of how washed down it is, because, yeah.
Let me explain if it's what I really believe happened. Let me just break down. It's a conspiracy theory, so allegedly I'm not saying this really happened, but
Quote unquote shit.
quote unquote. You listen to 90s hip hop, bro. As much as there was gangster rap and it was the forefront of the culture and too, there were different voices in hip hop that were like really doing things. You know what I mean? And they were really talking some positive shit. You talk about the Commons, the KRS-Ones.
Yeah.
You talk about even
Wu-Tang.
MF Doom to Wu-Tang to what. They were talking about different shit. Niggas were talking about drugs. Niggas were talking about this. Talking about money. But there were niggas talking about, yo, educate yourself as a black man. Educate yourself as one to, you know what I mean? Get money to do this. Spend your money this way. Do that. Live life in fair maybe you don't even need money. There were different messages.
The problem is they noticed how much influence it had in
there were
minds.
codes in there.
Yeah.
Now so I was like there were codes in that. All sweatshirt Tebe Khositi, I love that nigga. Said hip hop and Fatal is modern day slave music. And that's how I've seen it ever since he said that shit, because it makes so much sense.
It was slave music then.
Yeah, it
It's
was,
slave music
and
now.
it's slave music now. Marnoyana Fitsu, they washed it down to shit, whatever the most popping nigga says. Bakudiet.
Let's talk about Ace of Spades. Next thing we buying Ace of Spades like nothing.
And they you know what I mean? Nowhere everybody in Fitsu, the kids that are coming up are only thinking in Fitsu about the most materialistic shit.
Dog.
You know what I mean? Literally, so a new way of slaving people. I know
Consumerism.
and consumerism. At the first episode, I was afraid of saying that, but at this point, then I'm gonna bring it out. Come on, bro. Come on, though. Don't do that. Okay, so in the specific context, I'm not afraid to say it. Like Eminem, there's nothing else. Like Eminem, the media we are intaking of it is very dangerous. We talk about Eminem, the music we're consuming today. How much positive content are we taking from that?
Close to none, bro.
Close to none. Besides Eminem, let's make money. What else is there? Let's fuck 100 bitches. We're not saying let's make a family and say like let me raise my kids. We're not saying if it's I don't know, bro, what it is.
Yeah, grow yourself.
But
grow yourself mentally, spiritually, shit.
But why is nobody trying to hear that?
Because it got washed out.
It got watered down so much that we really believe that shit's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
No,
So-
you're completely right with that one, dog. I'm not gonna lie. That's 100%, dog.
And that's what we have.
What
today.
they
That's the
did was
content.
not a mistake.
To be cool today, you gotta. We're not even talking.
You gotta be
about
fucking 100
heartbreak.
bitches.
You're not talking about none of these other things and fits that I even. I'm not even trying to go so. No, Yana fits. Every R&B artist today can't even talk about how much they love their bitch because that shit corny.
Bro,
How much if it's a heartbreak really hurts because that shit corny. Now they
Bro.
gotta be toxic to be. You know what I
To be
mean?
cool.
To be Brent Fires. To be, you know what I mean?
I
They
think
don't
the
do that
problem
shit.
is the
Not that
idea
okay,
of trying
not
to be
dancing
too
the
cool.
real. That shit corny as fuck. I'll mention it. That shit corny, bro. But
Yeah, I
as
think
a
the
whole,
problem
it's-
is the idea of just trying to be cool always, you know? Like, instead of actually expressing how you actually feel. So that's where you fucked up. And also just trying to chase the bag. You know? We should be saying no. The money is not as important as being truthful to what you say. You know, you look at Cardi B. I remember there was this one video that once trended with Cardi B was playing one of her songs and her child came through and she literally tried to stop the music or she shot her child's ear. That is proof that she knows that the music she's doing is bullshit and it is not good for the young kids. But now you look at South Africa where a 5-year-old can sing a Cardi B song word for word. What do you think that is? That is programming, dog.
Common has Common, dog. Why do we not have niggas? Okay, Sharp. You know the thing is, if it's he has this song if it's that talks about that shit that he says, like there was a girl that was rapping a rap song. He doesn't even know it's from, but he was talking about how much pussy she's giving out and how much she's slanging. And he was like, bro, alright, cool. I get that's what's happening, and I'm talking about that's like early 2000s. That was midway to what hip hop is now. You know what I mean? That was midway to what hip hop is now, and if it's they washed it down to a point where okay, Sharp, that's all it is at this point. At that time, if it's we can listen to different points of views, and it doesn't matter, bro. The thing is, if it's I'm not even mad at niggas talking about I have this much money, I'm fucking these much bitches. But the thing is, if it's what happened to the rest of it. Why is it not being put out? Because if it's the white man is making too much money off that, I got rich and I'm fucking so much bitches and I'm doing that and that and I'm drinking too much. Yeah, and I'm
next
drinking,
thing we all
I'm
going
doing
to the
so many
club buying
drugs.
Ace of Spades.
That makes more money than I'm actually trying to like teach you how to free yourself from a certain, you know what I mean? So that's all I'm gonna say,
100%.
bro. I think we've already talked too long, eh? We talked too long, man.
But yeah, the fake teacher part,
it's
you really
long.
explained.
Yeah, it's
You really went deep on the
We
fake
went deep
teacher
on this
part,
one.
you know?
But
Like
it's
there's
the
too
third
many
episode,
fake teachers
so it
because
doesn't need to be too crazy, yeah.
above all, the music institution was more about education back then, especially the hip hop institution.
Why?
But
'Cause
now-
niggas want making money.
Dog,
That's the thing. Niggas want making money, so they were doing what they love and they were
True.
saying what they really meant.
yeah.
Now,
But now it
it's
got
about
washed
money.
down by the dollar bill, the rand bills, the randellas.
Fact.
You know.
So yeah, so we done with that. It's the end of this episode.
Shouts
if
out
you
to
need
Pat.
argue
Shouts out
about
to
it,
Maf Clouds.
Please put it down in the comments, right? Subscribe, like, help us out because if it's
Yeah, share your opinion.
Yeah, share your opinion. Help us out. Do whatever you can if it's interact with the channel as much as you can because we need this at the end of the day.
Yeah, subscribe,
It's only the
like,
third
comment.
episode, but yeah,
Tell us shit if you have
it
to.
really does. Shout out Pat. Shout out Maf Clouds. Shout out Sim.
It all starts
Shout
with the
out.
vision.
Yeah.
That's key to ignition. Keep rising and keep faith. Don't be good, my nigga. Just be
love.
great.
We out.
I would tell you to keep safe, but these days all we say is stay dangerous.
Keep rising and keep faith. Don't be good, my nigga, just be great. I would tell you to keep safe, but these days all we say is stay dangerous. Stay strong, they won't break us. Black kids with black cars and bank statements. T-shirts.